Hello, ladies. I guess I could say welcome to our last video. Um, welcome, I guess. I want to commend you all for the fine work you've done so far. Please note that I am slowly putting in grades for the chat posts you submitted. I mostly graded you for completion. I enjoyed reading your drafts. I'm going to comb through now through your annotated bibliographies. I'm looking forward to the second drafts. I do want to bring your attention to one thing. Um, with regards to your narrative essays. If you remember reading Sandra Cisneros' essay, you'll see that she used a lot of specific details. If you remember back to when we were reading about Natalie Goldberg, you remember that Natalie Goldberg always strived and asked you to be specific in your writing. Not car, but Cadillac. Not fruit, but apple. So that is missing in a lot of you guys' essays. Please make sure to, when I say show, don't tell, that you add in these kinds of details. You want to talk with the senses. You want to give us a feeling. You want to show us the five senses: smell, taste, sound, sight, and I'm forgetting the other one. Motion and emotion are other senses that we have, even though a lot of people say emotions are not a sense, but they are. And I'll count them as such in this class. I wanted to read you all a brief stanza from a very famous, I guess the word is that I'm looking for, as famous as a poet can be, a very renowned poet, Richard Blanco, Looking for the Golf Motel, from his collection Looking for the Golf Motel. And I'll just read the first stanza, and I'll post the majority of the poem in our Converse webpage. I want you to pay close attention to how Richard dives into those senses to tell us such a rich narrative in the short space of a poem. We really get to know the speaker and his family. And that's what I want for your drafts. I want to get to know this speaker. I want to know how the speaker or what the speaker is feeling and why. Don't just say, oh, we had a hard time growing up. My dad was a great dad. How did you have a hard time growing up? How was your dad a great dad? Oh, he always supported me. How? Provide me with a specific example of how your dad specifically supported you. Let's see how Richard, the poet, Richard Blanco, tackles these issues in his poem, Looking for the Golf Motel. Marco Island, Florida. There should be nothing here I don't remember. The Golf Motel, with mermaid lampposts and ship's wheel in the lobby, should still be rising out of the sand like a cake decoration. My brother and I should still be pretending we don't know our parents, embarrassing us as they roll the luggage cart past the front desk, loaded with our scruffy suitcases, 24 loaves of Cuban bread, brown bags bulging with enough mangoes to last the entire week, our espresso pot, the pressure cooker, and a pork roast reeking garlic through the lobby, all because we can't afford to eat out, not even on vacation. Only 2 hours from our home in Miami, but far enough to be thrilled by the whiter sands on the west coast of Florida, where I should still be for the first time, watching the sun set instead of rise over the ocean. There should be nothing here I don't remember. My mother should still be in the kitchenette of the Golf Motel, her daisy sandals from Kmart squeaking across the linoleum, still gorgeous in her teal swimsuit and amber earrings, stirring a pot of arroz con pollo, adding sprinkles of onion powder and dollops of tomato sauce. My father should still be in a terry cloth jacket, smoking, clinking a glass of amber whiskey in the sunset at the Golf Motel, watching us dive into the pool. Two boys he'll never see grow into men who will be proud of him. And the poem continues into this beautiful tale of nostalgia, right? Let's pay attention to this particular stanza, the first stanza where I read. See how he really takes us there? The Golf Motel with mermaid lampposts and ship's wheel in the lobby. I'm there. I really see this, right? Here we go with the sensory details. My brother and I should still be pretending we don't know our parents, embarrassing us as they roll the luggage cart past the front lobby, loaded with our scruffy suitcases. What kind of suitcases? Scruffy, right? 2 loaves of Cuban bread, specific. Brown bags bulging with enough mangoes to last the entire week. Our espresso pot, the pressure cooker, and a pork roast reeking garlic. I can almost smell that garlic. I could almost see this. I could see this family, not almost see, but I can really see them in my mind's eye. Right? And that is what I want for your writing, and I know you can do it. And this stanza, I wasn't going to read it, but I just had to read it because I love it so much. My mother should still be in the kitchenette of the Golf Motel, her daisy sandals from Kmart squeaking across the linoleum, right? You can hear this woman in the kitchen cooking on vacation, and you can hear her squeak, squeak, squeak across the linoleum, sprinkling onion powder, right? That's so specific. You can see her teal swimsuit and her amber earrings. You can see the father. My father should still be in a terry cloth jacket. What kind of jacket? A terry cloth jacket. Smoking. We can see that man smoking, watching his children play in the pool while he smokes a cigarette and drinks his whiskey. Not whiskey, water, but you get the point, right? I know you girls can do this. Remember, this is showing me as a reader and not telling me. He does tell me something. He tells me there should be nothing here I don't remember. And then he goes on to explain. You can do that as well. Happy writing. Enjoy this last week together. Our journey is almost done. I want to thank you all for being with me on this ride. I have enjoyed it. Keep up the fine work. Keep writing, keep going, keep pursuing, and keep following your dreams.